Hi, welcome to the Señoritas podcast. We are so excited to finally be here. For those of you listening, I'm Stacy.
And I'm Caro.
I'm Desi.
And we're happy to have you.
Yes.
So
Excited.
we are starting this podcast because we've been friends forever. And when we talk, we realize that there are so many things that we have in common, so many things we've gone through, so many things that we've experienced separately, but at the same time together. And coming together, talking about these things has helped us a ton. And we kind of want to bring this space and open it up to other listeners, other girls, boys, Latinas, whatever. And we want to come together, bring a community together, and just bond, hella bond.
Yeah, I feel like what I'm most excited about, like the stuff that we have to bring and we're going to talk about, is just to help other people know that they're not alone.
Yeah.
And then there's hundreds and millions of people that think like they do and go through the same struggles. Like we all have a lot of things in common. Like we're Latinas, immigrants, living in a completely different country. Interesting situation because we are in Utah, where we are
not just a different country.
Yes,
we're in Utah.
Yes, it's very interesting. And we always talk about how I think about other girls like us that might not have friends like us. And I don't know. It's fun to have you guys be able to relate and like talk about the same things that we go through. So we just want to bring this community that we have in this environment to people that we might not know but need us.
And that's totally like what we have been to each other. At least, especially you guys have been that for me. Like talking as we hang out, I realized that like I'm not alone in the things I'm going through. There's a lot of things that you guys are like, wait, I went through the same exact thing. My mom said the same exact thing to me growing up. So
special episode.
Many episodes on what our moms have said to us. JK.
Yes.
Love your mom.
Something else I thought, not only being, I guess, not to put too much focus on Utah, but there is a lot of college students here. And a lot of, immigrants, but also foreign exchange. A lot of people our age that are coming here to study and have no idea.
What they're getting themselves into.
Exactly. Not only do they have to adapt to like the U.S. culture, but on top of that, like Utah culture.
Yeah.
And that's a lot to deal with. That
BYU culture.
Yeah.
Right.
Anytime I talk to someone that's like, oh, I just moved here from, I don't know, Venezuela or something, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, let me just explain to you.
You poor thing. You don't even know.
But we're all in this together. So let me help you. You help me.
So we're going to be your guides. But also we're here for, a fun time.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about all sorts of things and
our struggles, our triumphs, all the things in between.
Everything that's good. We want to be positive, but also, talk about the real stuff, like the real struggles that sometimes we go through. And this is not just limited to like anyone that's like not, or that is an immigrant. This is like
young adults,
we're
girls,
going through a lot right
like
now.
Like literally any boys, anybody that we all go through the same things. Yeah. Like as humans, we literally, especially being here in Utah.
Yeah.
If you're in your 20s, you are struggling.
You
are struggling.
Right. And if somebody isn't, like, what are you doing? Like, help us out,
Yeah. But more than anything, something that we want to focus on, it's like finding solutions. And so, of course, we want to have our podcast and just chat with each other and like bring this sense of community and friendship to everyone. And we want this to feel like you're talking to a friend.
Yeah.
But we don't want to just sit here and complain and talk about a lot of negative things and things that happen to us and make us feel bad and like act like victims. That's not the purpose of it at all. There's a lot of things that we want to address because they are conversations that need to be had.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
But we want to find solutions, right? We want to help you guys know how to navigate. And obviously we're trying to figure out how to live our lives and make the right decisions. But I think the purpose of it all at the end of the day of our podcast is to talk about things that need to be talked about and to find solutions to help.
And that's like essentially the community we want to build. We want to like be relatable. We want to come together and bond, but at the same time, figure out a way to get out of this life.
Yeah.
Somewhat happy.
Well, I guess we all come from
getting really happy.
Yeah. We all come from different backgrounds, but kind of very similar at the same time. I'm from Mexico City. that's very different from where my friends come from. And so it's interesting to put our experiences together and like realize that we're like from the same place almost. Like
Yeah, no, totally.
So-
Yeah, because we come from all different parts. I'm from Guatemala, so Central America, and Desi.
I'm from Brazil, so South America.
Yeah.
But I guess we just wanted to take time for this very first episode to just kind of introduce the idea of our podcast, to introduce ourselves,
Yeah.
and to just kind of tell you what we're all about. So should we just kind of talk about like a little bit about us?
Yeah.
Sure. And how we met too?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to get started?
I'll go first.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right. So like I said, I'm from Brazil. I was born and raised in Brazil. I moved here when I was 17. I went to BYU, so I did college. I graduated with a bachelor's in communications, and I recently started my own business. And so I do brow microblading, everything brow. Honestly, I do brows, and I love it so much. I
And
have so
she's the
much
best.
fun.
Yes.
The actual best.
Thank you. I really do love what I do, and yeah, and so that's pretty much a little bit
Yeah.
about me. I guess I'm sure you're gonna get to know us as we go through the episodes. There's a lot to talk about, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm Stacy. I am from Guatemala City. I've come to the States a couple times, been back and forth a little bit. I came when I was 7 when I was little, and then I came again when I was 18, and I also went to BYU. Desi and I didn't know each other then, though.
Go
Like, if we. I wish I had known Desi in college. I feel like
that would have been so fun. Honestly, I felt like that would have changed my BYU experience.
Oh, I would have been a different person.
That makes me sad to think about that we did not meet in college.
No, for real. But I did know Caro in college.
Yeah.
Yes, we met in our college years.
We've known each other for like a minute, but
yeah, probably.
We haven't been like this close.
Yeah.
Wait, when did you graduate?
I graduated BYU from 2017. Yeah.
Okay. I was just barely getting started, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm a few years older than you. But yeah, I went to BYU. I'm a teacher now. Yeah. I know it's kind of funny. I feel like I don't. Every time I say that to people, they're like, "You don't give off teacher vibes." But I am.
She's a cool teacher.
I'm not a regular teacher. I'm a cool teacher. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's my day job. Yeah. But I do love it. I love the kids that I teach. I love the community I teach. It's a good time. Yeah. I don't know what else there's to say about me. Like Desi said, you guys will definitely be learning a lot about us because I am the openest book in the world. Ask me anything and I'll answer.
She really is.
I overshare sometimes.
Overshares.
On my stories only though. Yes. Instagram stories. And I'm Caro, like I said, I'm from Mexico City. My family and I moved here when I was 11, so I still remember a lot of things from Mexico. My Spanish needs some work, but we're trying out here. And I went to UVU. I really liked my experience there. And then I decided to take a little break to get my real estate license. And I'm a full-time realtor right now, and I haven't gone back to school since. And that's still up in maybe the works if I'll go back. But right now I'm enjoying my time not having to do homework.
Yeah, I think
good. So, yeah.
I mean, you've got a lot on your plate now because.
Yes, I have a baby. I have a husband. And I don't know how college people do it with a family and kids.
Yeah,
like,
that's pretty insane.
My respect. I don't know how you guys do it. Good for you. That's not my thing right now. So, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, like I said, we're so excited to finally be doing this. We've been wanting to do this for a while. Mm-hmm. It all started with a bunch of brunch dates. Yep. We would get together for brunch and stay at these restaurants for literally like 3 to 4 hours, just hours. Like I feel like the waitresses would be so like annoyed by us.
Oh, for sure.
They're like, "Here's your check." 3 hours later.
Yeah. But we tip them well.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, every single time we go out, when we get together to talk, it's just like the craziest conversations. And they're very meaningful. They mean a lot to me. And every time we get together, like it's such good conversation. Mm-hmm. And one day we were just having brunch and then we're like, wait, this is good. Like people need to talk more about this and this and that, different topics.
Yeah, because I feel like our conversations aren't just surface level. I feel like we
Oh, they're too deep.
Like, no,
I
I
feel
feel
bad
like
for
there's
the
enough
people who
comfort.
I'm like scared. Like if someone were
No,
to,
we've
like,
definitely
like,
gotten in some trouble
Yeah.
with some conversations
Oh
we've
my
had.
we don't care. We just talk,
No.
talk, and we
And
don't
that's what we
realize
need.
certain people are listening to us.
Yes.
Anyway, our conversations are good, and we just feel like people need to hear it. And
Yes,
girls
there's
like
someone
us,
out there
like,
that-
we want them to
Yeah.
participate, and it's just they're good conversations.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
one day we were just having brunch, and then we thought we need to record this.
Let's
We need to
just
like
do it.
share these conversations.
Yeah.
And so that's why we're here.
Months later, here
honestly.
we are, purple wall and everything.
Yeah.
It's taken
I'm
some
proud
work.
of us.
I am so proud of us. Like, honestly, just to get to this point has been a ride, and I'm
a
yeah.
ride.
Like, it's almost like, I don't want to jinx it almost, but like no problems have come up. So
Yeah.
it's almost like it's meant to be.
I
Like,
know.
I know.
Knock on wood. You can probably
I
hear that on
know.
the mics,
Yeah,
but
sorry.
knock on wood.
I
like-
feel like that too. It's like
Yeah.
we were guided. Like,
Honestly,
it worked out.
and I can't imagine doing this with anybody else.
Right?
Like something I tell my friends, like something I tell maybe like not other people, but like not like other friends to make them jealous. But I'm like, I love the conversations we have because you guys genuinely make me like want to be a better person.
Yeah.
Like with these conversations and like the way we like problem solve or the way we just like communicate has been
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
super beneficial for me and just like my life.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad I have you guys.
Yeah, we hope
And I'm
to
yeah.
be that for others.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, so we just wanted to introduce ourselves in this little mini episode, and there will be lots more episodes coming. So stick around, follow us on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok and all the things that we're gonna have. Who knows where the world will take us?
Next social media
Yeah.
Yes.
platform. We'll
Yes.
be there. We'll be on it.
All right.
Well, thanks for tuning in.
Woo!
We're the brown señoritas.
Oh yes, we are the brown señoritas.
Okay.
Señoritas.
Señoritas. Let's go.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
And join us next week for our next episode.